brakes on you partly, that is because you've 5 steps out, you've already stopped riding. And it's not physically that you have to ride, you have to be so on top of it. So in your game, in your head, riding, a lot of the stuff is not physical. It is what you're thinking, what you're seeing, how you're relaying that to the horse. And that doesn't mean that sometimes you have to be strong about something, but then it just sort of eases off and you go on. And if they need a correction about something, then you correct. Like here, now you're letting them doze off a little bit right there. So march. Keep walking on. Good. Now play that right rein. Shake her off that right side. Don't be afraid to move that bit around there once or twice. Yeah, there. That's a walk.
So I felt like I was pretty stiff in that. I think part of the canter issue going this way is my position.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like maybe I'm not getting with my, in my hip joints I might be.
Okay, you're over-analyzing this.
That's how she gets to walk around a lot, all these discussions.
Let's
Get
do,
off and I'll show you.
yeah, let's do the canter again. How is that?
Let me get off and I'll show you.
It doesn't work every time, does it?
It's never works.
It's never going to work.
Never works.
Because it always goes back to those basics. Huh? Like now it's good. The trot ride from the top was good. Yeah, now trot on. Yeah, like that. Now go back to the canter. And now canter on. Yeah, now play that right rein. And she better keep cantering, so you have to think there, huh? There's no way she can stop unless you tell her to stop. And so if you're telling her to stop, it better be a real transition, huh? In your position then too. It's not like, well, that's a big question mark on that horse. It has to, yeah, and I'll, yeah, like that. That was right. See, that was obvious there. There you gave her information about what it is you were expecting from her, rather than her doing her own interpretation of what she's thinking that you're expecting from her.
So I still get a couple of steps before she canters.
Yes. And that's not the end of the world, because you can smooth that out more and more as you do it, right?
Where she gets into trouble in her test is she's like, I'll ask her to canter at C instead of being in the canter at C. So it's a planning thing.
So now I cheated a little bit.
No, it's not cheating, you're riding it.
Yeah. You're asking, if they're asking you to canter at C, obviously that's not where you start your preparations. That's where the execution of the movement is. So you have to come through the turn and be organized enough so when you actually hit the mark, the horse is like, yeah, of course I'm going to canter here. I was totally ready for that.
Right.
And the horse is not telling you, well, what are you talking about, lady? What canter? You never told me we were going to canter. And that goes through every level like that, huh? It's like the same with the advanced horses, the Grand Prix horses. The first, you cannot wait till you're on the center line before you ask them to pee off. That's where it has to happen.
Yeah.
So you have to ask as far out as you need to get ready to tell her, get ready, we're going to canter.
Right.
You have to know where that spot is, where you have to tell her where you're going to canter with her. So if you say, I'm going to prepare now, is she marching enough? Is this enough hind legs so that if I say canter to her, like, oh, good, fine, that would be the next logical thing that's going to happen. Stay where you are. You stay right there. Like, yeah, then you can't miss. Now canter on. Where's the rhythm? Where's the rhythm? Where's the rhythm? Don't be so happy you got the transition. Gotta ride. See, but there your transition was lovely, huh? Now organize. Legs are underneath you. She better keep cantering till you're ready to say, come back to me. So that leg better be there to help. Yeah. Yeah, so now that was, now stop. That was fuzzy right there, right? What did you want? Did you want her to walk there? Did you want her to trot there? What did you want there from her? See, so that makes it hard for the horse, and that's when she gets into these spots where she is just going to say, okay, I'm just going to do what I'm going to do. And, you know, you better just like it, Lynn, because you're not giving me any information right here. If you wanted her to walk, make her walk. If you wanted her to trot, make her trot. But make up your mind, huh? And then stick to that. Because that's when it starts to make sense to the horse. Stay where you are. Yeah. Now make sure she goes. Yeah. There you go.
I'm going to transition to the trot.
Okay, but then look up and get a real trot out of that, huh? Not a semi-trot. And you keep looking up, and now trot, trot, and now automatically you're on the correct diagonal. Good, good, good. Now, see, that's a lovely trot right there. Yeah, that's where you need to be right there. Now you're riding, huh? Super. Yeah, that's right. Good. Give a little break for that. See, so that's what I said to you. It has to be clear in your head what it is you're going to ask her to do. And then you have to give her the however many strides you need to set her up to do the movement where you want him to do it. So even if you don't know what you're doing, you still have to tell the horse you know what you're doing. They have to believe what you say is the truth. And what I still feel a little bit is just too much guesswork going on, right? Be definite about it. You don't have to be mean about it, but be definite about it. And it's okay if it doesn't happen right away. You just repeat it till it happens, like you saw with the Canada part. Those were lovely. There was nothing wrong with that. So now here, she off my right leg. Yeah, like that. Be definite. Make it real. Play that right rein. Does she supple on that bridle? And she keeps walking on at the same time. There you go. And now you stay right there, and then you just canter. No, you were not definite about that.
I did. Oh, I can't
You
do it.
hesitate. Yeah, you hesitated there.
Shoot. All right.
The horse is always going to tell on you, Lynn.
Thanks, Fabi.
Yeah, that's what they do. Not just her. Be definite. She'll do it, but you have to be definite about it.
Okay, I can do it at the center.
Stay there. Play that right rein, keeps marching, and then when you say go, you mean it. Come, then I'll give her a little kick for that, huh? Yeah. And now do a downward transition, be definite about it. Good, trot, 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 then walk through the Canada part again. March, that was too abrupt, huh? Yeah. And now you're here again. You're definite about your Canada part. You wrote that much better. There you go. Can't miss.
That felt better.
Yeah. Then you can't miss. Now be definite here. What do I want? Same thing. Don't be too happy you got the Canada part right. Right leg a little bit. She better not quit on you. She better not quit. That's right. Has to be a real transition. Super. That's right. Very good. Off my right leg a little bit. Move her a tiny bit over. And then play that right rein. And you too, if I have to be a little sharper with her once or twice on that right rein because she's trying to drag on me, then I'm going to say something about that. Tell her what you expect from her.
Yeah, she's following on stage.
Well, tell her not to. You're the one sitting on top. Till you tell her not to do it, she's going to keep doing it. Because you never told her not to. Right? Yeah, off my right leg. Yeah, that's a nice walk. Yeah. So now if I touch her on that right rein, does she let go right away? Yeah, but then tell her again. Repeat it. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Till she gives you the correct answer. Nice. See, that walk two is really good. 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 Be definite, whatever you're going to ask that now. Yeah, but partly, okay, so I'm not minding that so much.
Okay.
Okay, do that again. The part there was that when you said to her, okay, go ahead and canter, you also threw yourself a little bit forward, which changed the balance on her, right? That's why you got those trot steps. You stay where you are. You're going to add the canter to this walk. You're not going to change the walk to canter. Stay where you are and then be definite. You're in it right now. In it. There you go. You still got a trot step, but I liked it better. Look up. Concentrate. What do I want from her here? Relax that left hand a tiny bit. Suppler on the right, and she better not quit. That's right. And trot, 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 trot. Little more trot. There it is. Now if I'll touch her on that right rein, does she back off right away? Well, tell her. There you go. If I touch her on that right rein, does she back off right away? Yeah. Good. Yeah, that's right. Good, Lynn. Now you're riding. Now here too, Dave. Now you're giving her information right there, huh? Good. Yeah. That's right. Good. And then you walk. Be ready. Good. That was right. And then she can have a loose rein. See, there you told her stuff. You had a you were having a conversation with her about what needed to happen. You're not psychic, so just because you're thinking it doesn't mean that it's going to happen. You got to focus that you're setting them up so it's the next logical thing that's going to happen. Does that make sense to you?